First quarter of 2021 is over, and we recommend that you check if your business is eligible to get up to $7,000 per employee of the Employee Retention Tax Credit. That's what we are going to talk about in this video. Hello from Freedom Tax Accounting. We're an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you are new to this channel, we provide strategies for small business owners so they can achieve their financial goals. Although for the last couple of months, we have been concentrating in providing information on the PPP, EIDL, Employee Retention Tax Credits, anything that can help small businesses get through this coronavirus pandemic. Now, we are recording this video on April 6th, 2021, and we always emphasize the date on the recording on any video relating to these financial help programs during COVID-19 because these programs have been constantly changing. So there may be things we discuss in this video that can change as soon as tomorrow. So that's the importance of subscribing to our channel. That way you're always up to date with the most current and correct information relating to these financial help programs for your small business during COVID-19. Okay, so basically the first quarter of 2021 is over, and at least here at Freedom Tax, for our accounting clients, we are checking if they are eligible to get the Employee Retention Tax Credit for the first quarter of 2021. Remember that this ERC program started back in 2020, but it has been extended for the entire 2021 tax year. So now that first quarter 2021 is over, now we are doing our due diligence with our accounting clients to see if they are able to get the Employee Retention Tax Credit for the first quarter of 2021. And remember, the new changes for the ERC in 2021 make the business eligible to get up to $7,000 per employee for the first quarter of 2021. So let's review the eligibility requirements. But once again, let's review what the ERC is. Remember that the Employee Retention Credit for the first quarter of 2021 is 70% of eligible wages up to $10,000 per employee per quarter. Meaning, for example, if you paid an employee $10,000 or more in the first quarter of 2021, you may get up to a $7,000 payroll tax credit for that employee, okay? Another example, let's say that you paid an employee $5,000 in the first quarter of 2021. Then it's 70% of the $5,000. So you may get up to $3,500 for that specific employee for the first quarter of 2021. So if you have many employees, this could be thousands and thousands of dollars that you can claim as a payroll tax credit for your business for first quarter of 2021. Now, who is eligible to get the Employee Retention Tax Credit in the first quarter of 2021? Remember that this credit is for businesses that have employees in payroll, okay? So remember that if you're paying individuals as 1099 contractors, those are not considered employees. Those are independent contractors that you are paying. In order to be eligible for the ERC, you must have employees in payroll, okay? Now, if you're self-employed, independent contractor, and you do not have employees in payroll, you do not qualify for the Employee Retention Credit. So if your business has payroll, then you should check if your business is eligible for the Employee Retention Credit. Now, most self-employed, most independent contractors, most people who file a Schedule C, most of the time they don't have employees in payroll. but there are some exceptions to the rule, okay? Now, remember that to qualify for the Employee Retention Tax Credit for the first quarter of 2021, your business must show a reduction of at least 20% in gross receipts, and you can do it in 3 ways, okay? So, the first way is to check if your gross receipts in the first quarter of 2021 were at least 20% less compared to the first quarter of 2019. Now, if your business was not operational during the first quarter of 2019, the IRS gives you the option of comparing first quarter of 2021 compared to the first quarter of 2020. And once again, you must show that first quarter 2021 was at least 20% less gross receipts compared to first quarter 2020. But the IRS also gives you an alternative quarter. For example, let's say that you check your first quarter 2021 and you do not meet the at least 20% reduction in gross receipts compared to the first quarter of 19. The IRS is going to give the option of comparing fourth quarter 2020 with fourth quarter of 2019. And if you do meet that 20% reduction in revenue in any of these 3 ways, then you are eligible for the Employee Retention Credit for first quarter 2021. Okay. Now, how do you claim the credit? Okay. Do you claim the credit on your first quarter 2021 payroll report 941? Remember, the first quarter payroll report 941 is due by the end of April 2021. Okay, but you claim the credit with the 941, but you need to send it with the 941 worksheet 1. Let me show you. So this is the payroll report 941 for 2021. For first quarter, you basically need to click this box here. When you do your 941 for first quarter 2021, here in line 11C, the non-refundable portion of the Employee Retention Credit, there's a number you need to calculate that goes here. Also, there is the line 13D, which is the refundable portion of the Employee Retention Credit. Okay, but you must send this 941 payroll report for first quarter with this worksheet. Okay, you must fill out this worksheet and send it with the 941 in order to claim the Employee Retention Credit. Now, if you send your regular 941 report, let's say that now at the end of April, you send in your 941 without claiming the credit, then at some point during 2021, you can always go back and amend the 941 and claim the credit. Okay. Now, we are advising our clients to be very careful on how you claim the Employee Retention Tax Credit. Why? Because this credit is very technical. Okay. There are many things that affect the amount of the credit you can claim. Example, if your business has received PPP funds, if you are claiming sick and family sick leave credits, if you have over 500 employees, also the percentage of ownership of the business affects the amount of the credit you can claim. And their relatives and family members, if they are on payroll, they do not qualify for the Employee Retention Credit unless they're the spouse. There's some exceptions for the spouse. Okay, so there's a lot of things that go into knowing how much Employee Retention Tax Credit your business is eligible for. So it's very technical. So make sure that either you use a professional, talk to your tax accountant, talk to your CPA, talk to your payroll service to see if that's something they are offering as a service. And also remember that the employee retention tax credit, you can now claim it retroactively for 2020. So if your business has not received the 2020 employee retention tax credit for 2020, you can still claim it retroactive 2020. But the rules are a little bit different. You have to show the income reduction has to be at least 50% of the 2020 quarter compared with the same quarter of 2019. That changed for 2021. For 2021, you only have to show a 20% reduction. Okay, but for 2020, you have to show at least 50% reduction in gross receipts of a 2020 quarter compared to the same quarter of 2019, or the time that your business was subject to a government mandated shutdown. For the period of the shutdown, you can claim the employee retention credit. Okay, so basically we recommend that since this credit is very technical, use a professional. Talk to your CPA, talk to your payroll service provider, because some of them are providing this service. If not, we can help you. Okay, we are providing consultations. We are doing this as a service for businesses that are not currently our accounting clients. So this is our contact information. You can call us at 407-344-1012 to schedule your initial consultation on the employee retention tax credit. Also remember that we are part of Freedom Group. So we are a group of 4 companies where we offer not just tax accounting, we do immigration, real estate, insurance, financial planning. So we can help you in many, many ways. So basically, thank you for watching this video. Remember that we are praying for you. We are praying for your family. We're praying for your business. Let's get through this coronavirus pandemic together. Remember to like this video, share it with other business owners, and subscribe to our channel so you're always with the most current and correct information relating to these financial help programs for small businesses during COVID-19. Okay? Thank you for watching. God bless you.